We have a question from Chaudette in Paris. She wanted to know, how is being a woman in a professional activity traditionally supported by men? Like, what was your experience?
Oh, very good question. I've been doing this for a little while. Like I mentioned, even college was a little bit about 10 men to 1 woman when I was going through, and I sort of had to get used to it right from the get-go. But everybody has a role, everybody has a place, everybody brings something to the table. And the thing that you're doing at the time, whether or not for me it was being part of my company at the Naval Academy, trying to do a joint accomplishment there, or being part of a swim team the team is trying to win over another team, or being part of a helicopter team. You have a couple pilots up there, and then you also have some crew members that are in the back, or being part of a space shuttle crew, or being part of the space station crew, or being part of you and your partner on a spacewalk. You have a place, you have a role in all of those things, and you have to make yourself as best as you can to be that person that is fulfilling that role. An example, like going back to the things I just mentioned, I had to tell myself a couple times, the helicopter doesn't know that I'm a girl or if I'm a boy, right? So the helicopter doesn't know. It just needs to be flown by somebody, and I'm that somebody today, so I'm going to fly it. The space shuttle doesn't know if you're a girl or a boy. The space station doesn't know. The suit doesn't know. You just get in there and you have to just do your job. And so making yourself, like in the first question, making sure you know all the things that you need to know, and part of that is maybe physically making yourself prepared for it, making sure you're in good shape, you're as strong as you can be, so you can take on those tasks and do those things that the guys are going to do. And it's not always going to be comfortable. There's going to be some times where in these fields, there's going to be some times where the guys obviously get together, but you have to just have confidence and be comfortable with yourself that you're being part of that team and you're adding to that team. So yeah, it hasn't always been comfortable. I guarantee you, if you feel that way, sometimes you're not alone, but remember, you bring a lot to the table, but you have to prepare yourself, and then you'll bring a lot to the table.